This is one of my favorite rosés. You'll notice I'm not bringing out the Petula today. It's only because we've done Petula on a number of occasions on these live wine tastings. So I wanted to try something a little bit different. This is LEZ ARTZ. This is really cool. It's named after this massive arts festival that happens in Roussillon every year. So I don't know if anyone knows Roussillon, but I love the label. When they sort of close in on it, you'll understand why. Because I feel like it really identifies the region. Roussillon, for instance, is famous for the red soil. So it's got that on there. It's right next to the sea. You've got the mountains. It's beautiful. It is within the Luberon mountain. So it's got this clay, marly soil in terms of where the wine's grown. But yeah, so there's this big arts festival. The artists were like, well, why don't we have this? Why don't we have, we're in the biggest area for rosé. Why don't we have our own rosé? So an artist made the label and Marrenon made the wine. Absolutely love it. And for those that don't know, Luberon is actually in the heart of Provence. If you look at Provence like a region, Luberon's right in the heart of it. So even though it can't be called Provence Rosé, it's still very similar to what you're expecting. But this is 100% Grenache. So I find it more complex. This is my barbecue wine. This is my Sunday barbecue wine. Great with grilled meat. And just on the nose, straight away, boom, red berries, citrus, and almost like a herbaceous note. And I'm pretty sure, and it's just this black currants, it's definitely Grenache, you know it's Grenache. Oh, wow. Yeah, it's great. You have to try this. This is like your cheap and cheerful. So you've got your Trinity, which sits at $30 a bottle, which is where Côte de Provence should sit, by the way. Then you have your LEZ ARTZ, which is like your $15, cheap and cheerful wine, your everyday, but great with food. Okay, let's have a taste. I just realized I've damaged that label, but if you look at that, yeah, you've got the red from the Roussillon mountain, you've got the green from the Luberon mountain, you've got the blue from the ocean, you've got the French flag in her face. Isn't it beautiful? I love this wine. I have damaged the label a little bit, I'm sorry. But yeah, on the palate, exactly what I'd expect from a Grenache. Lots of purple fruit, this really tight red berries and purple berries. It's soft, it's fresh, it's just complex. For a cheap and cheerful wine, sometimes I say everyone gets obsessed with Provence, or Côte de Provence, to be specific. There's wines like this as well that are absolutely delicious. So, jump on that. And Marrenon, the biggest cooperative in the Southern Rhone as well. So what I love about the cooperative is that they have 1,200 vignerons and winemakers within their cooperative. So they ensure that, everyone's getting paid the right price for their fruit. Everyone's, there's a level of ethical, there's an ethical element to Marrenon that I really, really like.